What's up guys, it's me Jack, and today we are in British Railway. So we are going to do the routes. Basically it's not really a route number, but we are going to go from Victoria Docks to Leaton. So we've got Longbow Beach, well actually no, we're passing Longbow Beach unfortunately, Abbey Road, Whetstone, Merrion and Leaton. We are just going to get from the depot. So we're just going to travel to the depot. We're just going to travel to Victoria Docks itself. So we're in a class 142. So it will be, yeah, we are on the class 142 for this route. So yeah. Just for this route we'll be in the 142. Actually I might be in the 142 again, or we're doing going next. But who really knows, because it's not really in route order like in SCR. But yeah, I guess we'll just work it out.
Apologise for the disruption to your journey today.
And we've got 2 coaches in that, so I'm a bit late. We're gonna be late. Passengers already getting on?
Between the train and the platform edge. Change here for trains to Side on Sea. This is a regional service to Leaton.
I guess you can see, it sounds like proper realistic. That is kind of how a 142 sort of sounds
Is
like.
regional service to Leaton, calling at Abbey Road, Whetstone, Merrion, and Leaton. The next station is Abbey Road.
Abbey Road. So yeah, the train does sound very realistic. Sounds pretty decent. Don't sound that bad. It is quite a cool game, British Railway. We've got some realistic trains. It sounds proper perfect. And did you know that the class 142 was like it was not really available anymore than 142?
We will shortly be arriving at Abbey Road. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Like 142s and 143s don't exist anymore because it was too old, and obviously a lot of people hated it, including me. I really didn't like it back then. I really just didn't like it. It was too loud. It was just too noisy to me. So yeah, I just got disappointed every single time that train came. I'm kind of mixed on that opinion. Like, I'm kind of mixed that it's kind of gone. I'm kind of happy, and I'm kind of a bit, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of happy it's gone in my opinion, but some people may think differently to me. Somebody's carrying a Netherlands, I think. Netherlands, I'm pretty sure that is. Walking on board. Right. I think maybe today we might make another video. We could probably maybe do Transport Fever 2. We could actually start a new series in Transport Fever 2. Or we could go to Supermarket Simulator. Because obviously it's kind of early in the day.
Welcome on board this regional service to Leaton, calling at Merrion and Leaton. The next station is Whetstone.
Yeah, at this point I'm just gonna keep it like that. So basically, what were we gonna say? So we might actually do a Transport Fever 2. We might start season 2 maybe today, and then at okay, I guess at least there's like some way to mute the entire thing. So yeah, we might actually start a new Tropical Fever 2 series. We'll probably do season 2. We're gonna start season 2. But I'm going to set the times maybe earlier. Maybe around the 70s or the 60s, maybe just around that time. Maybe, and then in season 3 we might actually do it a bit differently. So maybe gradually we'll maybe start earlier, start later. We don't really know, but either way, we are going to start a series maybe in Tropical
We
Fever
are
2
sorry
today.
about that. Regional
And then
service to
later on
Victoria
today.
Docks has been cancelled. We apologise for the disruption to your journey today.
I'm turning it down. I don't bloody care. I'll just keep the train announcements at this point. I'll just keep it a little bit. There we go. Still got the train sound effects though. So yeah, and then later today, like at night time, we are going to do the reverse at night in British Railway, so yeah. And then on Sunday we are doing the Microsoft Flight Sim video. Next stop is Marion. Unlike SER, we can't really notice if there's any red signals, because obviously there's no that is another part of realism, because obviously we don't really know what signal it is. So obviously if this goes off, we need to be really cautious, obviously. Kind of like an SER, obviously we need to be cautious about it, because there's a signalling system. But in British Railway, we might need to be a bit more cautious. Because obviously we don't really know if the signal is red or green. I swear, every single time I wear my headphones, like, things just sound so much better and like more realistic than without. That's probably why I start actually enjoying recording videos, maybe like about stuff like this. Like maybe if I didn't have maybe these headphones recording, and maybe wouldn't have done it, I might have just got bored of it. So that's kind of the thing that's keeping me hooked a little bit, maybe. It's kind of possible, I think that's probably how it works, maybe. But either way, this is decent. Leaton. That's one of the stations that I think is inspired by Leeds. Plus the station sounds like has the same sort of phonics as Leeds. Except it's like Leaton, not Leeds. It's kind of thing. It's just it's very similar but it's not. Oh, train's horning at me. This is it my own train? I'm guessing it's probably the train behind me, I assume. I guess it could be the train behind me. And that's the network map. That's a bit of a sneak peek. If you pause the video, I think you might just completely have just saw it, but whatever, I don't bloody care. So maybe like later on in the series, we might be doing semi-fast services. So there's kind of like 3 different ways, actually 4 different kind of ways like the train works. Like 4 different sorts of operators. Like there's one that's not really an operator, but it's kind of part of it, but slightly changes things up. So we've got the regional, which is kind of what we're currently on. Semi-fast means kind of like it stops at a few stations. We got intercity, which stops at very few stations from place to place. And there's a shuttle service. It's only for one service. I think it comes from Fair to I think it's I don't really remember. Longbow. I think it just stops at Longbow. If it comes from Fair to like Longbow or Victoria Docks, I'm not really sure to be honest. We'll see maybe later on. But anyways, we are at Leaton, so we're gonna just end the video here for now.
Please ensure you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. Change.
There we are, so we're at Leaton. I just think it's quite similar to Leeds. Because obviously they're like... If I kind of compare it in some way, I'll probably load up Google Maps after. So, yeah, I'll actually kind of load up Google Maps on here. Just kind of show you how I think they're both quite similar in some way. So, like, I'm gonna kind of do that. See how it's very similar. Kind of show you how Stepford Central and Leaton is similar. Kind of has some similarities to Leeds. Like, I just find them similar. Less. I think that's. Oh, I'm guessing. I actually understand what's going on here. It says less Angelia. So, like, basically, it's like the Great Angelia operator. The Great Angelia, but they said the less, because that's kind of the opposite. So, I'm just going to kind of show you on Google. So, kind of see how similar I find it. So, Google Maps. Right. So we are this is in satellite. So I'm gonna go to Leeds. So go here. So there that is. So basically Leeds has like some similarities in some way. So it goes from the train design itself is like Stepford Central. Because in Stepford Central these platforms, like them, basically these are basically like they're basically where the air links terminate, and these are also similar platforms that connects and expresses terminates at. And then how I find Leaton similar is the way they get out. So basically it's like from there, it's like going this way, it's the same as going to Victoria Docks. Well, the other ways kind of go to like Belman Green, to Avonhill. It kind of works similar to that. Actually, no, I'd actually consider it. Like, that would go to one of the other lines that is not built yet, or may never be built. Then it goes like kind of like this, and then our main line would go this way. While this line goes down to Avonhill. That's kind of how I find similarities. Like, kind of like this. Sort of like that in some way. So, and then we are going to go to Birmingham. So, we're going to just travel down to Birmingham, which is there. We're going to go to Birmingham New Street. So, alright, so what's this? What's this station? That's Birmingham Moor Street. That's not the same. It's this station, I think. Birmingham New Street. There it is. So, as you can see, it goes like under like a mall. Basically, it goes under a shopping centre. And how that's similar to Benton is it kind of goes out the same exact way. It goes like this. Like when we go from Benton, it kind of goes kind of into it. I swear this roof design is very, very similar. I think it has the same roof design, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they have the exact same roof design in Benton. So yeah, I can 100% think this is inspired by Birmingham New Street. And Birmingham International, like kind of... Birmingham International? What the heck is Birmingham International? International Station. This is kind of similar. I think in some way this has some similarities to like Coxley. I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, actually don't really know if it's this station, but it's a Birmingham Snow Hill, wasn't it? Snow Hill. I think I muddled the two up maybe a little bit. But I swear they had similar. I swear there were like 2 stations next to each other. Was it it? It could be Moore Street, I think I might be thinking of. Like, that could be similar to Coxley a little bit. But yeah, Birmingham New Street is definitely inspired by Benton. It's a little bit like that. I think that is kind of how it works a little bit. So we're just going to end the video here, and I hope you enjoyed this little exploration, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you later on today. Like and subscribe on if you want it, and I'll see you. Who really knows when, but yeah, I'll eventually record a video on Transport Fever 2, and yeah, I'll see y'all later.